Hulk Hogan will never wrestle again. It's true. It's damn true, brother. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. A bit of an injury update, a bit of a health update in this video. It is about Kurt Angle and basically him giving his thoughts, giving an updated an updated view on Hulk Hogan's health concerns, health conditions, and maybe Hulk Hogan's in worse shape than we all thought. Kurt Angle was recently on his podcast talking about how he met up with several people at Raw 30. He says that he got to speak with The Undertaker for half an hour, and he said that he got to speak with Hulk Hogan for half an hour, and he was really happy because those are two guys that he wanted to catch up with. However, he then went on to speak about Hulk Hogan and his health, and basically his lack of health, his bad health. And this is what Kurt had to say about Hogan. Quote, Hogan had his back surgery again. He had nerves cut from his lower back. He can't feel his lower back, so he has to use a cane to walk around. I thought he was using the cane because his back was in pain, but he doesn't have any pain. He has nothing at all. He can't feel anything, so now he can't feel his legs, so he has to walk with a cane. That's pretty serious, man. I mean, I really feel for Hogan. He put his heart and soul into the business, and it ate him up. End of quote. So, Kurt Angle there shedding some light on Hulk Hogan's current health situation. I personally didn't know that he had another back injury. I didn't know that he couldn't feel his lower back and that he had his nerves cut. I didn't even know that was a thing. So, according to Kurt Angle, Hulk Hogan is literally walking about. He's having to use a cane, first of all, to walk about. That's one thing. And that he doesn't feel anything in his lower back because the nerves have been cut. And it's, it's a shame because you look at Hulk Hogan and you always think, wow, he's the 80s icon. He's the guy that transformed wrestling. You always look at Hulk Hogan as like, the top man, this like powerful, he's like this powerful guy. And now you have to accept the fact that, this isn't Hulk now in his 30s or 40s or whatever. This is a Hulk Hogan approaching 70 years old. It's a Hulk Hogan that has had so many injuries over the years. A Hulk Hogan that's had so many surgeries over the years. And it's a guy that can barely walk, never mind wrestle again. I think we've all wanted to see Hulk Hogan wrestle over the past 15 years. And ever since his last match in 2006 against Randy Orton. Now, yeah, he's had matches outside of WWE and TNA, and he had the Hulk Hogan Hulkamania tour. They went, I think him and Flair toured Australia and all that stuff, but I mean, let's be honest, that doesn't really count. When you think of Hulk Hogan, you do think of WWE, and I think we've always thought that he would maybe have one more WWE match, but that's done. That's well gone. I don't even think we'll ever see Hogan throw a punch again or hit a leg drop again. Never mind actually wrestle a match. So yeah, it does suck. And when you think about it, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. Hulk Hogan did put his body on the line. A lot of people will, say, oh, well, he didn't do this, he didn't do that, he didn't jump off Hell in a Cells, and, he didn't do all these moonsaults and shit like that. But you got to take into consideration, Hulk Hogan was a bigger guy, he had a bigger frame body, he had a lot of muscle on him, so he was a lot stiffer. So the bumps that Hogan took, would hurt the average guy. He's going to hurt more than the average guy. I mean, a vanilla midget can do a leg drop, and it's not going to do as much damage as a big 6'6" guy, 300 pounds, jacked. If you keep taking bumps like that, you keep doing leg drops night in, night out, and it is going to fuck up your back. It is going to destroy you. So yeah, I mean, it's no surprise to see Hulk Hogan there in this situation, in this condition, but it does suck. It's not fair. And he did have a good career, and I hope, I don't know his financial situation. I know he got a payout. I know he got a payout for the whole porn thing from a few years ago, but hopefully he's doing okay. Hopefully financially he can live comfortably and that he can enjoy what's left of his life. But yeah, Hulk Hogan wrestling again, that's not going to happen. And I mean, I knew for years now we were never going to see Hulk Hogan again, but I know a lot of people, my brother included, were always clinging on to the fact that we could get one more Hulk Hogan match, even if it was very, very limited. But I think we all realise now that we ain't getting nothing like that. I mean, we probably won't even get a spot for Hulk Hogan. the best we can get for Hulk now is coming out on the top of the ramp and, you know, cutting some crap promo when he gets the name of the town wrong. That's about as good as it gets now for Hulk Hogan. But yeah, Kurt Angle, you know, he's talking about Hogan's health and his situation. Gotta be honest though, I don't think Kurt Angle's looking great either, considering what he is, only 51, 52. I mean, Kurt Angle isn't moving well. He's not been moving well for a while, to be honest. You know, you've seen him in his last run, like 2016, 2017. He didn't look good then, and, you know, he looks even worse now. He looks frail. He just looks old, and it is sad growing up watching these guys, and now you look at them, and yeah, you know, they're just not in great health. And I mean, people will say about Austin, and people will say, well, you know, Austin didn't have that long in the business, Rock didn't have that long in the business, but when you think about it, did Austin and The Rock do the right thing? They didn't spend decades, you know, they didn't, like, you know, outlive their welcome. They could have stayed longer, but it's no surprise to me that The Rock and Austin got out of wrestling early, and they're still in good shape. So, yeah, you know, people will say Austin could have done more. He should have came back. He should have had another run. But at the end of the day, Austin looks in good health now. He looks in good shape. When we seen him come back against Kevin Owens, he was moving well. Whenever he does come back to WWE, he looks good. And it's just a shame that you can't say that about all the legends, because you look at people like Angle, and, you know, he doesn't look good, let's be real. And he had, you know, we all know his history. He's done a lot of wrestling, done a lot of drugs, done a lot of abusive shit to himself. So, yeah, it looks like these guys aren't immortal. Hulk Hogan might call himself the immortal Hulk Hogan, but no one is immortal to, like, you know, death or injuries or medical conditions. And yeah, I guess it catches up to these guys sooner or later. Anyway, guys, that's it. Kurt Angle there giving his opinion, or giving, not his opinion, but basically, you know, giving us some actual facts, giving us some actual information about Hulk Hogan's health that I personally didn't know. So yeah, Hulk Hogan had another back surgery. He's had the nerves cut from his lower body, and he uses a cane to walk around. That absolutely sucks. Yeah, it's a shame. Let me know, guys, what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. And of course, till then, Royal Rumble tonight. Probably do a review tonight. Yeah, why not? Till next time, though, guys. Peace.